Hello, everybody. You're listening to the SaaSberry AI podcast. Today, we'll be talking about how AI is transforming social media for roofing and HVAC. We have a special guest today, so we'll let him introduce himself and tell us what he does. How's it going?
Hey, I guess I'm Kerry Blackburn. I'm one of the owners or co-owners here of Results Grow, and we focus primarily on marketing for HVAC, so heating and air conditioning clients, and also roofing clients, so that they can get more leads to grow their business.
And I'm the CTO of SasSberry, if you guys haven't seen me before. And as a CTO, I'm responsible for all the architectural and IT direction, AI direction for SasSberry.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Carrie.
Hey there.
Happy to have you guys today on the podcast. So first off, let's jump into your journey a little bit, Carrie. We'll talk about, so how did you get into the roofing and HVAC niche?
Well, I had a previous marketing business that I was a co-owner of, and in 2012, I met who is now my business partner, Steve Gadsby. He owned a heating and air conditioning business in the Vancouver area of Canada, and met him, and he was looking for ways to grow his business. And then at that point, we started working together. Became a client of mine, and we worked closely growing his business. His business grew to over 5 million a year by 2017. And then he sold it to a large HVAC company that owns businesses all over North America called, and I won't give the name of it, but very large. He sold it at that point. And then I started talking to him saying, hey, maybe we should be, because of the success we had with his business and other ones that we had that came along after him, and the understanding that we had of the HVAC business, for him being a business owner and me being, or an HVAC business owner, me learning the marketing side of it, said, hey, why don't we get together and start doing this for HVAC clients, HVAC businesses, because of the knowledge that we have of what works and, of course, what doesn't work, because that's equally as important. So by end of 2019, we formed the company. And since then, we've grown from, it was just Steve, myself, and one employee who is my son, to now having 15 employees, over 300 clients that we do marketing for. And we did move into the roofing industry because the fact that we had a client in Southern California that was doing HVAC, and then they said, hey, can you help us with roofing? Started working with them for roofing, and then we branched out to do roofing as well. And we actually have more roofing clients than we do HVAC clients now. So that was back into 2019. So now being 2025, so over 5 years of doing this.
So, Kerry, when you started out doing this, I mean, it's quite a few years ago with social media being the platform to be advertising, but that's changed a lot, especially in the last, I would say, last year and a half with the advent of AI. So, what changes have you seen on that platform, especially with AI being being a factor now?
Well, it's actually even more interesting than that is that when we first started, it wasn't social media. It was primarily search engine optimization, SEO. And SEO changed radically because Google doesn't like SEO. And the reason being is they don't make any money off of it, and they make money off Google ads. And it became way too expensive, way too time consuming to do SEO. And it wasn't as effective as it was before because of how the search engine results page have changed now, so that the actual organic listings are way down the page. But around 2016, 2017, that's where I talked to Steve about getting into doing Facebook advertising, meta advertising. And that's where it started. And we started doing ads for him there. And then we really focused on that. That was our primary focus with our clients beginning in 2019, Facebook, Meta. And we were doing, well, I was doing the ad design initially for all our clients. And everything was just, there was no AI involved at all. And then now with AI, it's to the point of we're using AI for images, for video, for even audio, where you can change the voice to make it sound sort of more regionally appropriate. Because for somebody like me, if it was my voice, it's not necessarily going to work in New York, or it's not necessarily going to work down in Alabama, because I just don't sound like people there. That's just fact.
Mhm. Yeah.
And so that, and then it also became where we're using not just for that image generation, content generation, like written content generation, which really in the last year and a half is where it's really made the big change. But it's also, we have AI answering phone calls for our clients now too. And they can't even tell it's AI.
Mhm.
It's so, or even making call outs to them. So a lead comes in, let's say they're busy on a job or it's after hours. Our system will then call this person to try to set up an appointment and they have no idea it's AI.
Mhm.
So it's, and it's like video is where it's really, I see big changes happening now. So it's was primarily Facebook and Instagram. We still do a lot on Facebook and Instagram, but where the real opportunities now is with YouTube ads because Meta has become so saturated with HVAC and roofing. When we started, there wasn't many companies that were advertising there for either HVAC or roofing. Now everyone's there, and the cost per 1,000 impressions, the CPM, has gone up quite a bit. And we've moved over to YouTube, and now we're seeing big success there with YouTube. And that means it's more work to create the videos, but with AI getting so much better, it's allowed us to get way better with the videos and have them out a lot faster.
So actually, that's a great segue to talk about AI tools because you spoke about video, image generation, and also outbound and inbound calling. So what AI tools do you currently use for those?
I'm not sure about the inbound, outbound calls. I'd have to ask somebody here in the team because they're taking care of that themselves. But overall, the AI that we're using for content generation and other things, Chat GPT, of course, Google Gemini Flow. Flow is outstanding for creating
Yes.
videos now. That it's creating
Yeah.
like realistic videos for our avatars. So when we have a spokesperson in a video, we're using arcads.ai, and it allows us, I can even upload an image, say, hey, here's an image of somebody. I want you to turn that into an avatar and with a green screen. And it allows us to do that. So we're using ArcCAD for that. We're also using 11 Labs for audio, so for voiceovers. So if you, with 11 Labs, what's interesting is that if you give it a script and ask it to say it, it doesn't put the inflections in the right spots of the actual script. So I record my voice. So I go and I say, here's what the script is. It was like a 30-second video script. I read it out and then I upload that to 11 Labs and I can change it to whatever I want. Male, female, regionally appropriate, all that, or deeper voice, higher voice, whatever. And then we use that as well on these videos with the avatar. So you get a much better video with much better audio. And it doesn't sound like it's AI because it's my voice changed.
Hmm.
Chase, you've run into that, haven't you? When you tried to create some of these videos and you narrated some of them just because it sounded so much better when you narrated and then use AI to augment the voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
that's what I usually will do too. I want to check out that program you guys used, that 11 one. That one sounds like it's super cool.
Yeah. Arcads is fantastic for
Arcades too.
creating avatars.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into that for sure.
Go ahead, Chase.
Okay. Um, okay, so you guys switched over to started using YouTube, less of on platforms like Facebook, Meta, and Instagram. So what kind of videos do you post on YouTube then? Would it be like long form now that you're on YouTube, or?
No, they're the YouTube ads
Mhm.
that you'll either see when you're on YouTube, you'll get those ads that come up right away when you're trying to watch a video. Those are the skippable YouTube
Yeah.
ads. There are two other formats though. There's the in-stream. So when you go to YouTube and you do a search and you see the videos that come up, you can end up in a sponsored listing there on YouTube. We do the videos. They're like 30 to 60-second video ads, and we'll make thumbnails as well. And the thumbnails are hugely important because we need to catch people's attention. If somebody's looking for a roof, if somebody's looking for a new air conditioner or a furnace, we want those ads to grab them. So that way they'll click on it and watch the ad. So they're watching the ad without having to skip. And then the other one's being shorts, where you're on your phone and you get the vertical videos. We do those as well. So we do multiple formats to try to bring in as many leads for our clients. And so again, it's just 30 to 60-second ads. They're not long form because people are not going to watch long form ads. You need to hit them right away with what the offer is, or hit them with what their pain point is and try to solve that pain immediately.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of messaging, Kerry, do you notice that the messaging is different when it comes to YouTube, and you've had to adjust it as opposed to Facebook?
Yeah, that we initially tried just doing the regular Facebook, Instagram ads on YouTube, and it didn't work. It didn't have the same effect. And I believe it's the main factor is this, is that when people go to Facebook and Instagram, they're not necessarily looking for something, and they're not looking to be advertised to. So it's interruption marketing. So people are looking for something else and they get interrupted. So it's got to be a little different with what you show them there, and it can be a little bit more salesy. For not a better way to put it. There's no better way to put it. It's just that they look like ads. Whereas on YouTube, it's a combination. It's a combination of interruption marketing, and it's a combination of intent, because we've all gone to YouTube to try to solve a problem, right? One of the things that we see is that people go searching for, how do I know if I need a new roof? And they'll go to YouTube to look for that. Now, what we want to do is we want our ads to start showing for people who have searched for that. So there is more intent there. So because there's more intent, then you need to have an ad focused on that intent, again, to solve that pain point. So that's the big difference there. It took a while to figure that out as to how to get it to work more on YouTube. Like, we've been working on YouTube for over a year and more to try to get YouTube ads to work, and then we finally hit it. It was the same thing on Facebook and Instagram when it came to HVAC ads. Initially, it took us 77 iterations until we found the one that hit, and then we just said, okay, here's the format. We're going to keep using this, and it's worked ever since we got to that point.
Kerry, can you show us a sample of some of your work?
Yes. Let me just call up one here.
Yeah.
And okay, let me just load it up. If I can go back here and share my screen. Is it going to allow me to? All right. Are we loaded up here? We are. Okay. So what this is a client of ours in Houston. And before I go any further, this guy on the left, that's an avatar that we had made. And I'll show you parts of the video that are not AI, etc. So I don't know if it's going to pick up the sound or not. Does that pick up the sound when I play that?
Low. It's kind of low.
Okay. I wonder if when I shared it, if I have to go and say, share the sound as well.
You can play it. It's fine.
Okay.
See how
All right. Should be okay, yeah.
So the voice as well is my voice adjusted with the avatar. I'll just show you here. Oops. So what you're looking at there is that avatar on the left. And you can see, you can't tell it's AI. It's incredible how far it's come. I can show you some other examples here as well.
Yeah.
I'll load up another one. This one will be in the HVAC industry. And let me just load this up again. Share. It's also going to share the audio, which is good. Here we go. So this is HVAC, and this one here is, I can't remember exactly where they are, but we'll find out. South Carolina. So here, again, we've got the avatar on the left, but the video that you see on the right is completely AI generated. And the difficult thing was to find stock video of somebody installing an air conditioner.
Yeah.
Like, it's really difficult to find that. And the beauty of AI is that we can say, we want to show an air conditioning unit being installed and make it so that it looks like it's part of that region. So for example, we need to make it look like it could be in South Carolina or Florida or wherever, because if you have a bunch of palm trees here and you're advertising in, say, Michigan, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right? So I'll just show this here. Again, AI on the right here is too. Okay, so this video here, the freeway with the billboard, that's also AI generated. I asked for this to show like temperatures rising as somebody's driving down the freeway. Let's see if I've got, oh yeah, here we go. So here's another thing at the end here, that another AI tool I didn't say earlier was Suno, which allows us to create jingles for our clients. So.
Oh, yes. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. Hey,
super cool.
So just to clarify, you have a lot of these AI generated clips, but you do you put them all together with CapCut or Premiere, Adobe Premiere, or what do you use to kind of compile them all together?
We're using CapCut now, and CapCut is great, but it has got to be the most glitchy piece of software I've ever used, right? It does so many good things, but then all of a sudden you're just like, WTF, what is going on here with this? Like, why did this just happen? And when I use it, I
Yeah.
probably have to restart it 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can show you one other video here that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Sure.
And
Fire away.
let me just load it up here, and just to show you how far this has come with AI. It's scary how good it is.
Yeah.
So this here, let me go play it here. She's AI, completely
Yeah.
AI.
What did you create that AI influencer girl? Was that using that
Arcads.
Arcads? That's cool.
Like, what's amazing is like she's petting the dog
Yes.
in this and talking. And I gave it the full script. What we wanted to do is make it look like user generated content, like she's doing like a testimonial for this company. And it's crazy how good it is.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
Oh,
that is good.
But yeah, you get the idea of
Yeah.
what it looks like,
Yeah.
but you'd never expect that's AI.
No.
No.
All right. Just because we're running close to running out of time here, well, why don't we do a quick rapid fire? Favorite AI tool right now?
Favorite AI tool? Well, I'm probably going to have to say Arcads because the fact that they can create those avatars. I do like what Google Flow is doing though for creating videos now. It's made a huge difference for us.
It's such a big leap forward, and I also can't wait for the new releases of next generation of Sora, and I also can't wait for. I saw that Midjourney released a video generation. I haven't seen it yet, but I would love to try that out as well. So most underrated social media platform.
YouTube. And the reason being is that when it comes to what people are watching right now, so if you look at, it used to be that people were watching cable. YouTube has more daily viewers now than any streaming platform, than any cable provider, any network. It is the place to be, and it's also the number 2 search engine in the world behind Google.
Nice. And especially with search being so different now with AI, you know. So one thing that every roofing or HVAC business should stop doing on social media.
Well, I can tell you, just doing their branding stuff. And 2 things. Branding, they put up their stuff, hey, we're so-and-so, come get your new roof or come get your air conditioner. People don't care. Sorry, if you don't have an offer, people don't care. And what was I going to say? The other one there, the things that they need to be doing. Oh yeah, organic posting doesn't work. You can spend so long doing organic, and the whole platform is set up with the algorithm to stop you from getting enough people to see it. If people like your page as a business owner, they already know who you are. And Meta, Facebook, Instagram are not going to show your ad or your post to everybody who likes it, because if they did that, they're going to lose money. They don't make money on ads from that. The other thing is that if you want to go do boosted posts on Facebook, go right ahead, but you're just chucking your money away. But I can tell you one other thing that people should be doing who are HVAC and roofing business owners. Answer your phone. You wouldn't believe how they don't answer their phone. We do the advertising for them. This is not working. Well, did you answer your phone? Well, yeah. No, if we play you these recordings, you didn't answer your phone. You wouldn't, it's incredible. They don't answer their phone. We want leads, but they won't answer the phone.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee, black.
Coffee black.
I want caffeine. I want calorie-free caffeine.
So
Topspin or slide surf?
Topspin, you know that.
So just for context, for everyone to know, Kerry is the numero uno, the number 1 player in the tennis club I belong to, and he and I hit as often as we can. So Chase, you had a question?
So do you think the algorithms can pick up on when a video is like kind of like an advertisement and then it doesn't show it to as many people then? When you
Well, if it's organic, maybe, I'm not
Organic, yeah.
sure. But if you're paying for ads, they're happy to show it to as many people as
Yeah, yeah.
possible because they make money from that, right? They
Yeah.
they want you to do ads, and it's actually less time consuming and a better return on your ad spend, or just better return on your investment to pay for ads instead of just put organic up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great. That's actually really really good tip there. So we got to wrap. So Chase, do you wanna wrap this show up?
Yeah, sure. So thank you everybody for being here and talking today, and everybody that's listening. Kerry, if you want to say anything, or if anybody wants to reach out to Kerry and do any work with him, he can tell him us how to do that.
Yep, just head over to resultsgrow.com. If you're in the HVAC or roofing businesses, if you're in the HVAC business, you can go to hvacgrow.com. If you're in the roofing business, you can go to roofergrow.com. Either one of those. You can check out some of our videos on YouTube. Just look for Roofer Grow or HVAC Grow. We're on YouTube there with some of our stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And for SasSberry, make sure you come to us and talk to us when it comes to your enterprise agentic AI solutions. Even if you don't know how to work your way through the AI world right now in your enterprise, talk to us. We can help. So awesome! Thank you, Kerry.
Absolutely.
That was really insightful. That was a fun episode to go through.
Thanks.
And
If you
thanks
ever
for
want me on again, happy to do it. All right, thanks.
Thank you. See you later, guys.